Hello, my beautiful darling loves. I hope everybody is safe, happy, healthy, and doing well. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Gina. This is a Cancerian only channel. Cross watchers are welcome. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when my readings post. My cell phone number is below if you would like to book a personal reading with me. Excuse me, sir, if you would like to book a personal reading with me. And for the next few days only, I'm going to try doing phone readings, okay? Because everybody wants these phone readings and I don't offer them. So I'm going to do 30 minutes, okay? 30-minute phone reading. All right, we can't do this, okay? 30-minute phone reading for, let's do... $75 for 30 minutes, okay? But in 30 minutes, I answer a lot of questions. Like you could get a singles reading, an in-depth love reading. You know, you can get a lot in 30 minutes. So, because I'm a fast reader. So let's try to do $75 for 30 minutes. If you're interested, just hit me up. My cell phone number is below. And this is just a trial thing that we're doing for the next few days to see how it goes, okay? I did buy a new kitten. Okay, in case you missed it, I did buy a new kitten. That's little baby Felix. So I don't know why I wanted a cat. I'm so allergic to cats. It's ridiculous how allergic to cats I am. But I just went through a very bad heartbreak, okay? And something just came over me that I wanted a kitten. So I don't know why. But here we go. I have a kitten. I'm battling the allergies. I was able to put my makeup on today, so I'm very happy about that. Hopefully, I can combat this and get over it. I thought this is my first cat. Guys, help me out in the comments. I thought cats were supposed to be a little bit more independent, but he is a mama's boy. Like, he wants constant hugs and kisses and cuddles. It's constant. Okay, I mean, like, it's constant. So I don't know. SOS, help. Just let me know if that's normal in the comments, or if anybody has any advice or tips and stuff. I mean, I got toys. He's good with the litter box and everything already. I don't know. Drop a comment. Let me know if you have any advice that you think might help me. Okay, so let's get popping. Let's see what we have going on here. You know, I find it interesting. I was talking to actually Barbara from Quartz Rose Tarot about this, how, like, you know, I've always been a dog person, and I think even in my, you know, in my life, I've always been very much of a people pleaser type of person. I've always been a, you know, just wanting to make my person happy. And if my person is upset with me in any way, shape, or form, I get like devastated. So I really have like that golden retriever girlfriend, I guess, vibe to me or whatever. And it's funny because we were talking about how, like, I think that this last heartbreak in my life has led me to like my, you know, cat era, where now it's like I'm just so, like, I don't care about anybody's problems anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think my next relationship is going to be very different. So I don't know, guys, if this is a collective thing. Let me know in the comments if this is like a collective thing. Is everybody going through this? I know we have a huge full moon coming up, but it's like, you ever have something happen to you and you just don't think you're ever going to be the same person again? And I think that me getting a cat is a huge, like, it's a huge, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've always loved cats, but I've always been so allergic. Like, my eyeballs get hives on them. That's, you know, I don't get stuffy nose and anything, just my eyeballs and my eyelids get actual, like, hives on them, and they get very, like, swollen shut. So, and it did happen last night, but drops and everything, I don't know, I was able to, I'm surprised that I'm doing this well. Let's just put it that way. I really am. I'm shocked that I'm doing this well. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys have, you know, has 2025 brought change for you guys? Because I feel like I'm never going to be the same again. And that's the first time I think I've ever said that, you know, like where something has devastated me to the point where I just don't think I'm ever going to be the same again, you know? All right, let's see what we have going on here. Spirit, tell me about my Cancer babies, please. Oh, unemployed. Broke, debt-ridden, on hard times, living beyond their means, a love that lasts, timeless, real, deep affection, cosmic, images, snooping. Cancer, I think that you have someone here that is really going through some financial issues, like really, really bad. Like their life is falling apart financially. And spiritually, they're being forced to look back at the love that they had. It's almost like, excuse me, sir, we leave that alone. Hey, is it okay if he's around books? I don't think he's doing anything wrong necessarily. Like if that was Luna, I'd be having a heart attack because she would be chewing them up. But I think he just wants to like, okay. Hang on, guys. Let me figure out what's happening there. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So, I mean, listen, money is important to everybody, but I think that, you know, this person specifically is a very materialistic person. And I think that spirit is removing this person's finances to wake them up so that they saw what they had in you. Now, Cancer, this could be romantic, but it could be friend or family member too. You may have been friends or, with somebody or had a family member where you were very generous with someone here financially and they just kept screwing you over. And now it's, you know what energy this is? It's like, damn, if Cancer was in my corner right now, I would have no issues. Does that make sense? Like whether it's friend, family member, romantic lover, whatever the case may be, it's like, damn, if Cancer, was my friend, or if Cancer was still in my life, or if Cancer was my wife or my husband or my boyfriend or my girlfriend, I would not be going through any of this. Now, Cancer, we've got snooping here. So I don't know. I think that this person is trying to get tarot readings to see if you would be open to reconciliation. They could be asking a tarot reader, do you think Cancer would take me back if I go back to Cancer? Or Cancer, this person is snooping online to see like what you're doing with your personal life, just to kind of get a feel for like, would Cancer be open to reconcile with me? But Spirit is showing this person like, see, this is the value of Cancer. You thought like Cancer was, this horrible person or whatever the case may be. But you see, this is the value of Cancer. That, when you're going on hard times or when you need help or when everyone else shuts the door in your face, Cancer is there. And that's what makes Cancer valuable. Cancer, you are in no contact with this person. Okay, you are in no contact with this person, and I feel like they are under spiritual attack right now. I think that God, your spirit guides, your guardians, whatever you believe in, are having a field day with your person, with this ex, okay? A spirit is forcing this person to go through a dark night of the soul. Spirit is forcing this person to see what a piece of shit they were. Spirit wants to show this person like you took somebody that is a child of God. You took somebody that walks in love. You took somebody that walks in light. You took somebody that only wanted to love you, heal you, do well for you, love you at your worst, and you hurt them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to torment your life, and I'm going to show you how you have nobody there for you and how Cancer would have been there for you. Okay, we have Inferno. We've got God is making this person's life a living hell. God, Spirit, your guardians, whoever you believe in, Cancer, they are making this person's life a living hell. This person could be waking up in sweats in the middle of the night. They self-sabotaged this connection and they thought they were real cool and arrogant when they did it. You know what it is? They took somebody that was offering such beautiful, kind, genuine love and they played with it like it was a joke. And Spirit is saying, listen, I understand you're used to playing with God knows what, but this is not to be played with, okay? This is not to be played. You know, you want to go take those Walmart sneakers, those Family Dollar sneakers, and you want to go play out in the mud. That's fine. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to take our, you know, Gucci sneakers, our $500 fucking whatever sneakers and go play out in the mud. There's some things that you just don't use and abuse to that level. And Cancer, you're one of those things. It's just unnecessary. You don't take someone that was trying to help you, love you, be kind to you, heal you, and just, you know, hurt it to that extent. You do not hurt somebody like that. And Spirit is making this person's life a living hell. I mean, a real, true, living hell. Spirit, tell me about Cancer. Cancer, expect messages. Expect messages, okay? This person wants to apologize. They want to meet up. They want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. I think this person wants to talk about the fight that you guys had. I think this person wants to talk about how toxic they were. I think that this person wants to talk about all the drama that went down. You know, I don't know, Cancer. Maybe things are going to get revealed here. I mean, this person, it seems like they want to really open up and come clean. What is going on with you, little one? Ow, ow, ow. It seems to me like they want to open up and come clean, Cancer, because this person, it's like they see now that nobody is going to be there for them the way you were. Like Spirit is basically putting them, the Spirit is making their life a living hell and putting them in situations where they would need help. And this person's realizing that nobody is going to have their back the way you did. See, we've got guidance and we've got teamwork here. Cancer, you would have had this person's back through it all. You would have just turned around and said, don't worry, we got this. I'll help you. Okay, I'll help you. Cancer, you are the catalyst to this person's spiritual journey to heal and become a better person. This person is coming back for a real union, Cancer, okay? This person, they're not coming back just because they need you. They're not coming back just because they want to use you. They're coming back because Spirit is opening their eyes and making them realize you don't find good in this world very often. People are generally selfish. People are out for themselves. People, you know, do you want to come up here? Is that what you want? Hang on, guys. Did I show you guys Felix? You say hi, everybody. I want to kiss you, but I got lipsticks on. You see, that's all he wants. He wants you to kisses all day long. He's like, why aren't you kissing me? What's wrong with you? Mommy's not broken. No, I just have lipstick on. Okay. You want to relax? Okay, so, yeah, so Cancer, this person, they're not, as far as I can tell right now, I mean, listen, I'm not saying that you have to take them back. Okay, that is not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is they're not just coming back because they need money from you, or they're not just coming back because they need something from you. They're coming back because they're being shown, like, listen, you know, I mean, when shit hits the fan, how many people do you have? Like, how many people have your back when shit really hits the fan? And here you go, you've got Cancer that is really has your back, and look at how you're treating them. You know what I'm saying? Look at how you're treating Cancer. Cancer was the only one that really genuinely loved you to the point where they would put, you know, their own, sacrifice their own time, sacrifice their own, you know what I'm saying, time, day, life in order to make yours better. You know, how many people do you come across that do stuff like that? Not many. You know what I'm saying? Not many. You don't come across many people that do stuff like that. What were you purring? You purring? I am so allergic. We're going to die later. Yeah. He's purring. I don't know if you guys could hear him. Can you hear? But yeah, so it's like, you know, God is showing this person, or Spirit, your guardians, whoever is showing this person, like, how many people do you have? Again, not many. I know. Yes, okay. You know, how many people do you have that will have your back like that. You understand? And the answer is not many. Cancer, this person has done the soul searching. Please don't scratch me. This person has done the soul searching. And I think that they want to come clean that they were, in fact, having an affair. If this person was cheating on you, Cancer, they may actually come clean and talk to you and tell you that they were actually having an affair. Or they may want to be truthful about, like, you know, what an asshole they were when they were with you, how toxic they were, that they knew what they were doing, that they were being manipulative, that they were being dysfunctional on purpose. Maybe this person's going to tell you that they were keeping their options open. Maybe this person's going to tell you that they were not serious back then, but now they really want to, you know, they see your value and they would like to try again. And this time really, you know, show up for the connection. The problem though, Cancer, is like you're a little sick and tired here. Okay. You may have caught this person living two lives. You may have, you know, caught this person seeing somebody else, but why should you trust them now? Like, okay, so this is their perspective on everything, right? But why should you trust them now? Like back then they were telling you that they wanted you, that they wanted a relationship with you and all this other shit, and they didn't mean any of it. So why should, you know what I'm saying, you suddenly trust them now? On top of it, you know, they've got these financial troubles or whatever issue they have going on. So why should you trust them now? You know, why should you care now? Why should you believe them now? Exactly. That I know. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to kiss you so bad, but I got lipsticks on. And I think we're like, this is what we shouldn't be doing, because I think that we're starting some bad habits here that mommy cannot maintain, because you're not going to be tiny little babies forever. No, sir. Yeah. You're not going to be little babies forever. No. Yeah, and we can't do this every single day when mama's got to work. I can tell you that much. All right, come on, let's put you down. Hopefully everybody will be understanding if you meowing. All right, so yeah, so Cancer, let's dig a little bit deeper into this. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, what else do we have here for Cancer, please? What else do we have here for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? I mean, they're definitely coming back to reconcile, definitely. Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Cancer, look, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands in the reverse. This person thinks that they've got friends. This person thinks that they have people, but they're quickly realizing that they have nobody. Ow, ow, ah. Okay, all right, I'm coming. Hang on, guys. Let me shut the door. Hang on. I'm so sorry about that. I shut the door. No more interruptions. Okay. This person thinks they have people. They don't have nobody. Okay. They don't have nobody. Page of Pentacles. They're getting on the phone. Ring, ring, ring. Hey, do you think you could help me with this? Do you think you could help me with that? Whatever the case may be. And with that Ace of Swords energy, they're thinking that the answer is going to be yes. No. No. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, sure. Let me just look at my banking account, or let me just ask, you know, so-and-so. Let me speak to my man. Let me speak to my girl. Let me do this. And boom. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Your person never hears from these people again. Okay. Your person thinks they have options. Your person thinks that they've got friends or family, people that would be there for them. No. No. No, they do not. And with the Seven of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the World card, this person's learning a serious lesson, Cancer. Because if they go back and they ask themselves, if Cancer was my friend right now, if Cancer, you know, let's say this is family, you know, if I didn't screw Cancer over and I still maintained my friend, you know, if I was still close to my sister, close to my brother, close to my cousin, Guys, what am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. What do you do? I mean, I left him downstairs. I shut the door. cats are, they say cats are supposed to be easier than dogs. I don't know. Maybe because I'm just so used to dogs, I'm finding this to be way more difficult. Because a dog, you could keep them a little bit more contained. Like, right now, like, let's just say I was doing a reading and a dog was barking. I would put them in their crate and put like a blanket over them and they would stop it. How do I get this to stop? I need help. SOS. SOS. So anyways, so this person is looking back, Cancer, and they're like, if Cancer was in my life, Cancer would be there for me right now. Cancer would be solid. Cancer would be there. This person's realizing that they really and truly don't have anybody. They are. They're realizing that they don't have anybody. And not only that, Cancer, but they're also realizing, see, 2 of Cups in the reverse. They're also realizing, look at this 3 of Wands. They put this relationship behind them. Hang on, guys. All right, I let him back in again. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So not only that, Cancer, but the 2, like, look at this 3 of Wands. So you have this person putting your relationship behind them, right? And they're thinking that they're going to just replace you. Every 3 of Wands in every single deck is different pretty much. And in this particular deck, the 3 of Wands is behind him. The 3 of Wands is behind him. Okay, the 2 of Wands, is behind him. And this person is thinking that they're just going to find someone new. But the problem is with the 2 of Cups in the reverse, they can find someone like a body to replace you, but they can't replace your heart. I'm just tapping my foot on the floor, guys, to get him to stop. So 2 of Cups in the reverse, they can't find somebody that's going to love them the way you do. Okay, they're going to go through friends. They're going to go through family. They're going to get denied. Answer, no, people aren't picking up the phone anymore. 8 of Wands in the reverse, people aren't answering your person. They're not picking up the phone anymore. So then your person starts dating. Okay, this ex starts dating, thinking that they're just going to find a new boyfriend or girlfriend that'll help them with whatever. People don't love the way you love, Cancer. No one's going to love them the way you did. No one's going to love them the way you did. See, 7 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Listen, if you want to have sex, I'm down. If you want to go have a good time, I'm down. You want to go on a pumpkin hayride. You want to go to a scary house. You want to go out to dinner. You want to go to an amusement park. You want to go on a cruise. You want to go to skiing at the Poconos. You want to go to Miami. You want to go to Vegas. You want to go do something fun. I'm down. Oh, I am down. I am not trying to do no serious shit like worry about where you're gonna live or worry about the car insurance payments, and like I'm not trying to worry about all that shit. Okay, Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands. Like if it's not fun, get on with it. I'm not trying to. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to deal with this. Cancer, that people are treating this person like they are a burden. Okay, they're treating this person like their problems, their issues. You handled all their problems and issues with so much love and so much grace because you genuinely loved this person. But, now you're gone and they're realizing that not everybody is going to do the things that you did. Not everybody is going to help them in ways that you helped them. King of Wands, the Judgment card. This person made such a cocky and arrogant decision to cut you out with this 9 of Wands energy and block you, thinking that with the Knight of Wands and the Hierophant that they could just go dip, do whatever they wanted, and that they would immediately jump into another relationship with wifey hubby vibes. Okay, like Cancer, you were acting like a wife before your time. You were acting like a husband before your time. Not everybody's gonna do that. You understand? Not everybody is going to put Queen of Swords here. People have no problem saying no. Whereas I don't think this person has ever heard no from you once. Okay, I don't think this person has ever heard no from you once. This person's realizing, you know, not everybody has a heart like yours. I think that this person dated you, or they were friends with you, or, you know, you were in someone's life and they got spoiled. They started to think that they could find people like you a dime a dozen anywhere. They're starting to realize that everybody's favorite word is no. No, I can't help you. If you want to go to the beach, if you want to go skiing, if you want to go on a cruise, you want to go out to dinner, you want to go to Starbucks, you want to go get your nails done, you want to go get a pedicure, you want to go do this, do that, you want to go to the bar, you let me know. You want to go dancing, you want to do whatever, you give me a call. But I'm not sitting here, ow! I'm not sitting here, sorry, he just like jumped on my leg. I'm not sitting here trying to, like, you know, go sit at the DMV with you for 8 hours so that you could figure out a problem. Like, you know, everyone's favorite word is no. Okay, when you were so quick to say yes, and this person's realizing that now, Cancer. Okay, they're realizing what a blessing you were. So when they come back, it's not just because they need something. This person's realizing that they don't have anyone that has their back. You understand? They need to really value you and appreciate you and respect you, because when everyone else shuts the door, you say, guys, hang on one second. I'm so sorry. This has been like the worst reading ever. I'm sorry, guys, for the distractions. Eventually, I guess we'll get used to this. I don't know. It's only been a couple days, so I guess we got to find our groove and see how this works. All right, let's see what we have here for Cancer and all 12 signs. Aries to Pisces, please. Okay, if we're dealing with an Aries, this person is very much about money and finances, and they don't got none. This is someone that may be needing money from you or finances from you. They're very flashy, coming across like they have 10 pentacles when they barely even have one. If we're dealing with a Taurus, I'm seeing this being left out in the cold, no communication. If we're dealing with a Gemini, a truth is being revealed about a Gemini. If we're dealing with a Cancer, there was an ugly ending and I am seeing reconciliation. If we're dealing with a Leo, I feel like this person is healing and getting over it very quickly. If we're dealing with a Virgo, this person is speaking to third-party energies. If we're dealing with a Libra, I feel like if you're dealing with a Libra, this person's talking to multiple people, but ultimately they just want to be single. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Spirit is saying to remain patient. Karma is going to come for them. If we're dealing with a Sagittarius, this person is emotionally checked out. They just want to be friends with benefits. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this person's still obsessed with their ex. Or if you have a Capricorn ex, they're obsessed with you. There's an Aquarius that wants to reconcile, and you're going to be catching Pisces in a lie. Things are not adding up. All right, guys, I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Take care, my babies.